Hello everyone, back to in today's first video. Got 3 videos lined up for you today. So we're starting off with Storm Watch. The heat wave is breaking down today, and it's not going to be a widespread thundery breakdown across the whole country, but there is a risk of some thunderstorms in the extreme southeastern corner through the course of this afternoon, and particularly into the evening. So I'll bring you up to date with that. Don't be expecting widespread thunderstorms across all parts of the country. It really is very confined to the far southeastern corner. Then we'll have the 30-day look ahead with the ECMWF ensemble model, so that'll take us to the end of the month. And also we'll have your regular week to 10-day video update as well. So a very busy day coming up. But we're starting off with Storm Watch. So this is the facts chart from the UK Met Office. This is the human interpretation of models by forecasters at the UK Met. For midnight tonight, you can see we've got this cold front moving across the country at midnight. It's a very weak feature, this. So it's dying out as it's coming across the country. But ahead of it, we've got hot and unstable air. We have got these little systems here, these little convergence lines just to our east. They may act as the trigger of those thunderstorms in the very far southeastern corner through the course of this afternoon and into the evening as well. This cold front is bringing an end. It's a weak feature, but it's bringing an end to the heat wave. We will all be feeling cooler and fresher tomorrow, though it'll still be very warm in the southeast because it takes a while to drain away the heat, the residual heat out of the ground and the buildings and so on. So it'll still be quite warm in the southeast tomorrow, but nowhere as oppressive as it has been. That is a facts chart for tomorrow, and by then you see these cold fronts are pushed off into the Low Countries and Germany. This feature just here is bringing in showers to the north and west from off the Atlantic, and you see it is now an Atlantic-based air mass. You see the isobaric following back. The air is coming from the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, so it'll be a cooler, fresher feel across much of the country through the course of tomorrow. So this is how the GFS is picking things up. We can see that we've got this system coming across the country through the course of this afternoon. Ahead of it, we've got the heat, and of course behind it, we've got this cooler, fresher air moving in from the west. That's a little area of low pressure that may be developed by the instability within the atmosphere. Generally to our east, this is developing. But it could be close enough to us to clip in some of those showers and thunderstorms into the very far southeast corner. Upper air temperatures are looking hot today. It's going to be another hot day in the southeast. I think 33 degrees across East Anglia. Southeast England is achievable again today. That's 91 Fahrenheit. But you'll see that through the evening to the night of tomorrow, this cooler air is heading in from off the Atlantic. So by midday tomorrow, the upper air temperatures looking much more comfortable across most parts of the country. Look at all this cape and lifted that we've got across the continent. Huge amounts of cape and lifted there. A little bit across East Anglia and South East England, but you see it's not a classic thundery breakdown by any means. So this is how the GFS is picking up precipitation for tomorrow, or for today. We can see that we've got these showers breaking out across the northern parts of France at midday, but actually many parts of the country are looking dry. There's the showers just clipping in, storms just clipping into that southeast corner, 6 o'clock in the evening. Moving up towards East Anglia through the course of the evening. This is midnight. So again, it's just East Anglia, very far southeastern corner of England that we're looking at these heavy showers and thunderstorms. Anywhere to the north and west of London, really, I don't think there's much chance of getting storms out of this. It's a hot afternoon in the southeast. Temperatures are going up to the low 30s. It's just in 30 or 31. You can normally add 2 or 3 degrees onto that, so 33, as I say, is achievable in the southeast. Tonight, that cooler air moves in from the Atlantic, and it's looking a lot more comfortable away from the southeast corner, where it could still be quite warm across East Anglia for much of the night. Generally, it is cooling down overnight tonight. Right, so let's have a look at some high-resolution models. This is the high-resolution Arpège model. This is from the weatheroutlook.com. Precipitation forecast for midday. So we've got these showers up in the north. That's behind the cold front as we're bringing in cooler and fresher air from off the Atlantic. Got a few showers breaking out in the south coast, or along the south coast as well. Through the afternoon, we see those showers and storms moving north. So that's 6 o'clock in the evening, where we are taking some of those showers and storms through East Anglia, possibly just clipping into the southeast Midlands and down into central southern England. So not everywhere in that southeast corner is getting storms, so even there, they're fairly hit and miss affairs. But there could be some quite torrential downpours, lightning and thunder by this evening in that southeast corner. They turn quite torrential, look, across parts of kind of like North London, the London area going up towards East Anglia through the evening. As it's 8 to 9 o'clock, the green and yellow colours are turning up. That does indicate quite torrential rain down in the southeast. So significant thunderstorms in that southeastern corner, but very little to the north and west of kind of like London. And then we go through the course of the rest of the night, and those storms will quickly rumble into the North Sea, and then we turn cooler and fresher as the winds move in from off the Atlantic. So that's a thundery breakdown gone. This is a high-resolution Arome model, so this is from the Weather Outlook again. This just indicates that thunderstorms might be a bit hit and miss. These don't show any storms really breaking out through the course of this afternoon. I think that's a bit pessimistic. I think we will get storms breaking out this afternoon. I'd go more with Arpège than I would with Arome. This is the DWD Icon model. This again, midday, looks mainly dry across much of the country, but by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, some storms are clipping into that southeast corner, and then up to 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock, you see the heavy rain is there across the very far southeast, not getting into the north of East Anglia, so not getting into Norfolk, but certainly down towards Suffolk, and then down into the southeast, Essex, Kent. Looks like there could be some thunderstorms going on in that region. And then very quickly, though, through the night, this is midnight, this is 3 o'clock in the morning, those storms are rumbling off into the North Sea, and then we're into that cooler and fresher air mass. So that model, the Icon model, really is restricting these thunderstorms to the extreme southeastern corner. This is Halan. This tends to overdo the thunderstorm risk just a little bit. All of these models are coming from the Weather Outlook. You can see with this one, the storms are a little bit more inland, so this is sort of 5, 6 o'clock, and actually parts of the Midlands to central southern England are being affected by these thunderstorms, to the north and west of London. I'm not sure about that either. That one looks a little bit overdone. But that is a suggestion that there may be slightly more widespread thunderstorms in parts of the Midlands, certainly the east and south Midlands, and down into central southern England through the course of this afternoon. And then it really is into the southeast corner by 9 o'clock. Torrential rain possible across sort of the southeast around London, going up towards East Anglia as well. Again, that does look a little bit overdone. I think this model does tend to overdo the thunderstorms a little bit. So that's a lot more widespread with the storms in that southeast corner. If it comes off, though, there's a risk of more widespread thunderstorms, even to the parts of the south and east Midlands, than the other models are showing. And then, same idea, though, we go through into second half of the night, those storms are rumbling off into the North Sea, so by tomorrow morning we're into an Atlantic air mass, bringing showers from off the Atlantic Ocean. Euro 4, you're looking like this, is from Weather Online, so again we see that a lot of dry weather at midday, but as we go through into the afternoon, we're finding that the showers and the storms become more widespread in that southeast corner. So there they are at 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the evening, rumbling through the southeast and into parts of East Anglia. Again, further east with that, or southeast with thunderstorm risk compared to the Halan model, which did have the thunderstorm risk into the Midlands, but I think that is a bit overdone. Second half of the night sees those storms rumbling away, and then we're off into a cooler, fresher, showery Atlantic air mass. And then finally, the WRF from meteosur.fr. You can find a link to all of these websites on the links page. We find that, again, at midday, not much happening, but through the course of the afternoon, these showers do break out in the southeast. A very intense thunderstorms possible in that southeastern corner, quite limited, generally this one is to the south and the east of London, with the shower and storm risk there, but some quite torrential rain in that extreme southeastern corner through the early part of the night anyway, and then by tomorrow morning they're out of the way. And this stuff may contain rumbles of thunder, these showers coming in to the west, but they're from a different type sourced air mass. They're from an Atlantic maritime sort of air mass, which will be cooler and fresher. Notice that the end of Thursday, we're just possibly clipping in some thundery rain into that southeast corner again in Thursday evening, kind of like the early hours of Friday morning. We won't dwell on that. We've got enough to concentrate on with a thunderstorm. So it really is in that extreme southeast corner that we're looking at risk of thunderstorms later this afternoon into this evening. It's East Anglia, it's southeast England primarily that has the risk of thunderstorms. Where it will be hottest this afternoon, we may generate those big showers and thunderstorms. They are hit and miss, I think, even in the southeast corner. Some places will miss some and stay dry. But if you get to one, it'll probably be quite intense. May deliver like an inch, possibly a couple of inches of rain from those downpours in quite a short space of time. So there is a risk of localised flooding coming through with that. Again, they are very confined to that southeast corner, so although the land was showing things a little bit more into the Midlands, central southern England, I wouldn't really be expecting much from this if you're in the Midlands, central southern England. I think it really is in the far southeastern corner that you have a risk of thunderstorms. And then once they're out of the way, we are into cooler, fresher conditions, at least for a time anyway. It's going to turn quite a lot cooler, still very warm in the southeast as we get rid of the residual heat, but definitely cooling down and freshening up is the outlook once these storms are out of the way by the end of the night. Right, so that's today's first video done. Stormwatch is done and done. It's been a very disappointing summer for storms, I have to say. We haven't had that many storm watches at all this summer. It's one of the reasons it's been a very dry summer, because although we've had the heat, we haven't had the thunderstorms widespread across the country to go with them. So we haven't done many storm watches, and hopefully if you get one in the southeast, you'll be able to send your lightning pictures through to gazovins@gmail.com or share them with us on Twitter, and we'll be able to feature one or two of those in the videos in the next few days. Make sure you take your lightning pictures safely though. But that's Stormwatch done. As I say, hasn't been many of those this summer. Once you've seen this, we're going to have the ECMWF 30-day look ahead, and then coming up this afternoon, we'll have your regular week to 10-day video update as well. Right, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.